Long ago in a distant land, I, Judge Glenn, the player-hating master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable homebrew. But a foolish band of players wielding the 5th edition rules stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in the OSR and flung them into Dungeon Crawl Classics, where my evil is law. Now the fools seek to return to the past and undo the future that is mighty deeds.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mighty Deeds, a podcast of high adventure. My name's Glenn. I'm your judge for this session, and joining me around the table are...
Jason, playing Nigel, the Dwarven Cleric.
Sully, Pisces Rising Cancer, playing Albert the Elf.
Carl, playing Arena, the Sentinel.
Luke, playing Ibramovich, the Barbarian.
All right, so we are picking up in the city of Mlurg Nar in the tenement building there called Spittlefeld. And you guys just finished, killing off the 2 vampires that have been making it seem, or have been spreading the bloody flux among the residents of the place. Mm-hmm. So, what do you guys do now?
I will take my Ilthmarian Zweihander and slice off one of the demon's heads.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to pick it up and take it back to the people who are trying to force us to stay here for quarantine, and I'll show them the vampire head.
Hold on.
We're going to take the other one, too.
Yeah.
The other
Okay.
head, too, because that's how you kill a vampire, is cut off his head.
Okay, so
We know better.
Yeah, you
We know
noticed that
better.
they did
Right,
not like turn into smoke or anything when you killed them.
No, I dig it.
Like you just kind of chopped them up.
Yeah, we thought they were new vampires, right?
Yeah,
So they don't have all their powers then.
Yes.
You said.
So you guys chop off their heads,
Yes, I
and
do.
you go back up to the lobby there.
Yes, I do.
Let's all go to the lobby, and then what do you do?
We buy some snacks and some popcorn.
Right.
No,
Is there a hole from which we can shout through to the people
Yeah,
outside?
I mean, you guys were looking through between a couple
I
boards
say,
and
is
stuff.
there like a border that we can knock down or something? So we-
Excuse me? Is there somebody out there?
Yeah, I mean, there's people.
Oh, is the mob still
They're
out
still
there?
Yeah,
there?
there's still kind of a mob who's not as many probably, but yeah, there's still people.
Did you guys get
people
bored?
around.
Did you guys get bored of us being in this building by ourselves?
We had lots of fun.
Real tuckered out, are you?
Yeah,
we
we
take
had.
a nap.
Woo, we partied up in here.
So
Excuse
the
me.
guard that's on duty is like, what?
But this is what was causing the bloody flux.
Yeah, that's horrifically deformed.
It is a vampire head that was causing the bloody flux. See, vampires feed on blood, right? And if this vampire had the bloody flux and was eating someone or chewing someone or biting someone on the neck like they do, it would transfer the bloody flux into that person. And that's what was causing this to happen, was this vampire and that vampire.
But wouldn't they be dead because the vampire shucked all their blood out?
It's a long, long story, but no, not necessarily. You want the whole story of vampires?
No.
So what happens
roll
is,
roll a d20 and add
Once
your
upon a time.
personality bonus.
Why do you always do the talking when you have the least personality bonus?
12.
Okay, so he goes and he gets one of the nuns of Ishtar, and she comes
Yes.
in, and you have to re-explain the whole thing.
Yes.
And then she goes to the temple of Ishtar and discusses it with the actual CDC himself. Right. And then he countersigns this little form, and then she brings the form
Triplicates.
back. Yeah, and talks to
Stamp.
Yeah. Stamp. And then she comes back and she talks to the guard, who now his superior is there, and then they talk about it for a while, and then they come and they take the boards down, and they come in to actually see the victims of the vampire and the victims of the bloody flux, and to look at the whole situation. And they decide that you guys are right. That's what happened. And
I'll show them the basement if you want.
You've saved the lives of all the people in this tenement building.
And what will we get as recompense for our heroism?
Who are you saying this to?
Whoever is in charge.
The nun
this.
of Ishtar?
Yes.
I mean, Related to this outbreak of the bloody flux, there's been a stimulus package that the town council has passed.
Right.
Okay, so how would 4 Yellow Lotus tinctures as part of the, that's your stimulus check, how would that sit with you?
Is that coming from Ishtar?
Yeah, it's coming from the Temple of Ishtar. They're making the Yellow Lotus tinctures.
Are they just giving it to everyone?
Everyone who's been negatively impacted by the cordon sanitaire.
Oh, so they're giving it to all the people that they locked up? I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I guess.
Yes. All right, so now you guys head back to the
Flaming Onion?
Slumbering Drake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi.
I'm not the one talking to her. I don't know why everyone...
How do you like the clam chowder?
I want the stiffest
Delicious.
drink you have, and I want it, please, as fast as you can get it, please.
She brings you this apple pie moonshine.
Yeah.
And I go
stuff.
and sit in the corner,
And it's still
and I
got
begin to drink it.
it's still got a little
Keep it coming.
piece of cinnamon in there.
Yeah.
And go ahead and roll a fortitude saving throw, DC 16.
You want a fortitude saving throw?
I do, DC 16.
How about 19, 11, 12?
You're feeling good, but not unconscious.
Okay.
Not
all
blackout
right,
drunk.
Drink this thing till it's gone, and then get some more.
That's after the first one. Yeah, you wanted to bring you another
I want
one?
Another. While you guys do the thing I'm going to drink, you guys do it.
Okay. All right, roll your saving throw for the second one.
No, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So now you're
You're blackout.
I'm over there with him and going, yeah.
right.
He's just like, I'm just moving him at this point.
Okay.
Lady Shantessa, Abramovich and his cohorts wish to descend into Stonehell Dungeon. We have come for your wisdom.
I do approve, by the way, the talking in third person.
I do too. Yeah,
I love
That's
that.
great. Yeah.
I'm delighted to hear that. She takes you two, the two semi-sober ones, over to this other table and there's 2 dwarves sitting there. She says, Irina Kolyana, sorry, and
Abramovich, no last name.
Abramovich the Barbarian. I would like you to meet Snorri Broadshoulders and Hankrin Fernail.
Can I call you Hank?
Hankrin for nail?
Hankrin Fernail. That's my name, yes. Of course you can call me Hank. All my friends do. Have a seat.
Of course.
So, Lady Chantessa says you're interested in going into the depths of Stonehell Dungeon.
Stonehell Dungeon.
Yes, we are.
Ah, maybe you'd be interested in joining our expedition. My friend Snorri here is a expert in dwarven history and architecture. He wishes to descend into the dungeon to explore the history of the dwarves that lived there. There are great secrets to be unearthed.
He's like, actually, there were several different clans that were involved in the...
I want to be like, is that your voice?
Sounds like me. What are you talking about? Sounds like Albert over there.
No, I know. That's the
yeah,
problem.
but the
None of them
diff-
sound like pirates.
Actually, this is my voice. I was born with a speech impediment that causes me not to sound like most dwarves.
It just doesn't match your face is all.
That's slightly hurtful.
I don't mean
Anyway,
it hurtfully. You just have a very commanding face, and the voice is a little surprising.
thank you. He strokes his beard. So we've been putting together supplies and provisions for the trip to Zelkor's Ferry, and from there to make an expedition to the dungeon proper. But we could use some extra muscle and hopefully a spellcaster or two before we descend into the lightless depths.
Of course, Abramovich will gather his party and hopefully get the spellcasters sober. And we shall travel with you and provide protection and
He pulls
Camaraderie. And
camaraderie.
our
He
friends
pulls
are
out-
a little out of pocket right now, but they'll be fine.
It was a rough night.
He pulls out
were
the contract from The Hobbit, like the exact contract from The Hobbit, which basically says
1/14.
Yes, basically says that you guys will get equal shares. So there's 4 of you, there's 2 of them. So it's everything's going to be shared out 6 ways. Funeral expenses guaranteed in any case. Traveling
you guys are gonna need
expenses.
that.
Say what?
I said you guys are gonna need that.
Resurrection expenses, if possible. Funeral expenses in any case. Travel and board provided, and a 1/6 share of all treasure brought forth from the non-transferable. Certain terms and conditions apply. Not valid in all
I'm
principalities.
filling out this form, and it looks like there isn't a next of kin portion. Can I just fill that in with whoever my beneficiary is going to be?
Okay,
or-
well that's one of.
Well, that's one of the provisos. You see, if any members of the party do not escape alive from the depths of Stonehell, then their share is shared out amongst the survivors.
Oh.
So, for example, if Snorri over here didn't make it, then we would split the treasure 5 ways.
Okay.
These terms are acceptable.
I don't see any lines about magical weapons. How are those to be divided? Are we supposed to...
Oh, well, as a deep delver, I am quite capable of evaluating the gold piece value of any magic items, potions, or anything else we find. So that would count against the share of the person who claims it.
Such
All right, so
Abramovich is like, I just imagine that Abramovich is like really struggling. He's like half illiterate. He's like trying to.
Right, just put your mark
Do you
here.
want to just put an X and I'll write my name as a witness?
So the first thing we have to decide is if we want to go by land or go by river.
So if everybody looks at their phones, the first map I sent you here is our notated map of the land of the 8 cities. You see the Mangarishi River right in the middle there that goes up to Mlurg Nar?
Yes.
So it goes past Mlurg Nar, sort of into that pass between the Troll Steps and the Barrier Mountains.
Okay.
Where it sort of comes down out of the Barrier Mountains is where Stonehell Dungeon is.
Okay.
So you guys could follow the river, which is actually called the Reich, not the Mangarishik. You could follow the Reich, get yourself on a barge or whatever, and travel upstream. Or since you guys, 2 of you guys have horses, you guys could just travel overland, basically following the river. There's the furthest outpost of civilization is a place called Zelkor's Ferry. And so the plan is for you guys to go there and sort of resupply, gather any information you can, maybe leave your horses there, who knows, and then head towards the dungeon.
Well, what were they planning to do before we came around?
Yeah, I mean, they hadn't decided if they were going to go by river or not.
Okay.
It's kind of that's kind of up in the air. It needs to be decided.
Do they have horses?
Well, what are the differences?
They do not have horses.
What's the difference between the 2 routes?
The river would be faster. Like you guys could put your horses that you do have on a ferry and just ride the ferry up.
Right.
The only downside of that would be you'd have to wait till somebody's going, that way. It's not like somebody goes
I
upstream every
assume we
day.
could put the horses up here at somewhere in some horse hotel.
Surely we
or-
could get them stabled.
Yes, you could leave the horses here. Sure.
I'm just saying.
you want to leave War Pony behind in Mlurg Nar?
No, War Pony's special. We can't leave War Pony behind. We can leave the other loser horses behind, but War Pony is special.
We don't
What
have
about
any
your
loser
horses?
horses.
You got a war horse.
Yeah, but
We,
the
the horses that we had to leave back in
Anyways.
Edge Hill. So
Yes.
Yeah, I assume maybe Chantessa might know someone or have some sort
There
of.
is a
She has stabling.
Chantessa.
yes, there is a stable attached to the slumbering drake.
Stable it up with her and then go.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a?
No, I mean,
What are the pluses other than it's quicker to go by sea or by river?
then why would we even consider going by land?
Because you won't have to wait until somebody's going up river. You could just
When is the
go.
next time? Do we know when the next time someone's
Well, you'd have
going?
to, go down to the docks and ask around and see if you can.
Why don't we just do that?
Yeah, let's do that
and then
before
make our
making any
decision
definite
after.
plans. I agree.
Okay, so next day,
Albert.
Albert is hungover. I assume. Are you guys going to go down? Are all 4 of you going to go down to the docks and
I
start
was-
asking
Are
around?
you
was
feeling
thinking
up to it,
I was
Albert?
thinking more the 2 of us could scout it out, tonight or.
Do you guys want to just stay here and relax and kind of sleep it off?
Yeah, I think he's fine. I'm the one that.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
How much did you drink?
No, you know what?
I don't.
You know what would help you, Albert? Is
keep it
having
down,
a
please?
little bit of the dog that bit you.
Can you keep it down,
So
please?
here's another glass. Drink up. You'll feel better.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you feel great.
Okay.
No, roll your fortune saving.
Yes. 17.
Okay. You do not immediately become addicted to alcohol
Great.
by following up binge drinking with morning drinking.
Okay.
So now you all head down to the docks?
Yes. Sure.
All right. You find out about 2 keelboats that will be leaving in the next couple days. The one is the Yellow Dagger, a fast riverboat that usually traffics in furs, ale, and wool. The captain, Rico Jansen, travels with 3 crew members, and I have stats for them here. The other one is the Lucky Oak. It's a keelboat captained by Petrus Colvio. He's got 4 sailors and a guard and 2 guard dogs. His cargoes are worth a lot more money. Trade goods of various types.
I want to go with the cheaper one. Whoever has the cheaper
Well,
stuff.
we know one of them's
All right.
supposed
Well,
to be
what's
faster.
the difference in prices? What's the difference in
Well,
what's
we
the difference
won't
in the
know
actual-
until we talk to him.
Well,
So let's go talk to this Rico fellow first.
Okay.
Rico Suave.
Suave. If you want to travel upstream, I can get you there. I head back and forth to Zelkor's Ferry all the time. And the smell of dwarves doesn't bother me or my crew.
Well, that's
you could have just not said that.
good,
Yeah.
I guess. I didn't really think that there was much of a smell per se.
All right.
So how long do you think it would take us to get there, and what's your charging rate?
It would take us about the better part of 2 days to get up to Zelkor's Ferry, and I suppose I could take all 6 of you, excluding the war pony, for 2 pieces of gold.
Just 2.
Just 2
Oh,
pieces
well,
of gold.
Good. When are you leaving?
We'll be leaving day after tomorrow.
This sounds
Have a few
almost
more deals
too
to
good.
take care of.
I don't trust this guy. He seems pretty shady to me.
Really, I kind of like him. He's got this sort
Rico.
of suave thing going on.
Yeah. That's not my last name, by the way.
Oh, well.
But I'd be glad. Why don't you take a seat on one of the benches over here? Just try it out. See how you like how it feels.
This is pretty nice. What kind of wood is this?
Oh, that's imported mahogany all the way from Lankmar.
Ugh,
That's quality workmanship right
it
there.
is. That's pretty good wood on my butt.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You need look no further. You don't even need to go talk to the guys over there on the Lucky Oak. They're a bunch of stuck-up knobs.
We're still gonna do that.
Yeah, we're
Thank
still
you.
gonna do that.
Well, they're going to do that. I'm going to continue my talks with Rico.
Okay, this is great.
For what it's worth, Mr. Rico, I really appreciate the offer you've given us, and I think you've made the top of our list right now.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, you have to understand this offer isn't good forever. I need to count on you guys to make a decision today.
You got it. Today is the decision.
You don't
that
even
will be
leave
made.
today.
I
But
know,
we'll make the
but
decision today. It's
I need to
okay.
reserve
mean,
your seat.
We are going to make a decision today, and I
If
feel like
other
you're
people-
helping me make that decision.
If other people came along, there's a lot of buyers interested in seats on this barge, young lady, and I can't accommodate them all.
Is this the one that's
let's
cheapest
go to
but
Lucky Oak.
and fastest, but doesn't
Actually,
have the
I'm-
most protection?
Yes.
Okay.
Elves don't.
Anyway, we begin walking to the other boat.
Okay. You meet Captain Pulvis.
Excuse me, are you the captain of this fine vessel?
I am.
Okay.
Okay, so it's either sketchy or edgy.
We're trying to secure passage down the river.
To Zelkor's Ferry.
To Zelkor's Ferry.
Yes, sir.
That's where we're headed.
Yes, Captain.
For all 6 of you,
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
that will be 4 gold pieces.
Total
Okay.
of 4. All right.
What?
No meals are provided.
No meals are provided.
Did Rico give us meals?
He did not.
He didn't even offer it.
Specify.
All right.
One way or the other.
All right.
Meals are not provided, and
If we are attacked, you are expected to help defend the keelboat.
Naturally.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Do we have a deal?
What?
Not yet, no.
I'm sorry. What are you taking?
I'm afraid that's confidential information.
Well,
She does a really heavy, long sigh.
He just looks at you all stone-faced.
How long, Mr. Captain Petrus, how long will it take us to get to Zelkor's Ferry?
If all conditions go smoothly, the better part of 2 days.
2 days.
If we run into trouble, it could be longer.
To be
He's not
honest,
going to make us. I mean, if I'm attacked, I'm going to help defend, but he's not going to make us defend his ferry boat, right? And
The dangerous is journey.
and it's too cheap.
The numerous, dangerous, dangerous.
There are
dangerous.
I want him to.
Mr. Curtis, I want you to know that I really appreciate your adventure. I think
Yeah,
it's
Mr.
wonderful.
Curtis.
Thank you. So, Captain Rico, he said he would do it for 2 gold. Is that right? That's what he said. 2 gold.
He did say 2
2 gold, and
there are dangers on the journey.
Well, absolutely
I would
there
not
are.
trust my safety to Captain Rico
Well,
if I
well,
were
is the
you.
journey dark and full of terrors?
I am simply trying to warn you about the dangers of the journey.
Oh, I know about danger. Thank you.
I've died 12 times. I know about danger.
Killed a couple, 3 vampires, and old god, and I know about danger. Trust me.
Maybe you've heard of, what was it, Loptir? Or what was the name of that god?
Loptir was the good
Yeah,
guy.
God.
Yeah, Loptir was a good.
What was it?
don't know.
Japper?
Yeah, it was close to Loptir. It was
Japtar.
like Japtar.
Japtar.
Yeah.
Japtar. Yeah. Maybe you've heard of Japtar, the nameless god that no one's ever heard of.
Actually, I'm glad you put it that way because, of course, I have not.
Oh, well.
That's because of us.
We kept
Thank you.
Thank
you.
We kept them from being known.
Thank you.
I just want to.
Low 5.
There you go. Woohoo!
All right, so you go back to the other guy and ask him if he provides meals?
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
I'm still there. We're talking. Me and Rico.
Yeah, like when they come back from talking to the other guy, he's literally serving you a sandwich as you guys are talking about it.
Oh, and you made it extra special. Do it. Looks very
Yeah, so
fresh.
the meal situation is really easy to remember. There's 3 meals a day. For breakfast, Spam sandwiches. Lunch, Spam sandwiches. And dinner, you'll never guess, Spam sandwiches.
But you're providing that.
Dwarves,
Absolutely.
dwarven favorite meal. Right here.
Breaking out of character to have a little conversation with the party. We got Captain Rico.
He's
We're
gonna
gonna-
murder us.
Damn,
We're
there's a
gonna-
third boat.
Oh, there's a third
What?
boat.
He's gonna murder
I mean, let's
us.
drag this out even further. We've only spent an hour on this so far.
Yeah.
He's
So-
gonna murder us.
The Brawler is a very
Why do you
large
say that?
keelboat that transports heavy cargo such as ale, sheep, and even cows.
Done.
Yes.
It has a large crew of 10 sailors and is captained by the owner, Boric the Whale.
Yeah, you already went farther than you need to. You stop at ale and we were sold.
So
6.
Boric,
Yeah. Yeah.
Boric. So you guys finally meet Boric himself, right?
Yes.
Boric,
Rubbing my tummy from all this spam I just ate.
Boric Sanders. Now, the way we're gonna get upstream is we're gonna use the wind as much as possible. It's very important to use the wind to get upstream, but also there are sections where you have to push the boat using those stick things, which my crew of 10 men will take care of. Now listen, I want you to understand, and it's only fair for you to understand because you need to know about this going in. There is considerable animal smell. If the smell of animals bothers you, we may not be the right vessel for you. But we will take you to Mlurg Nar for a mere...
Zelkor's Ferry.
We will take you to Zelkor. We'll take you all the way to Mlurg Nar. It's going to be fantastic. No, we're going to take you. I'm sorry. I have memory problems sometimes, and I misspeak. But listen, I've been doing this since I was in my 20s. I've been taking the Brawler up and down the sea, and I'm very good at this. And I'll take you for 5 silvers each. 5 silver pieces each, which still comes to 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces.
But when I say it this way, oh wait, there's 6 of you, so it's actually more. When I say it this way, it sounds like it's less. That's part of my gimmick. So we'd be glad to have you travel with us.
It's less than Captain Petrus, I'll tell you that.
I don't like either of those guys.
I don't. Yeah, those guys.
I
I like
say-
this Bernie Sanders guy.
I say we go with this one just so
Yeah.
that Glenn has to do this accent.
exactly right. That's my favorite.
So the
accent.
whole way through.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm fine with this.
Flip
All right, we leave first thing in the morning, and
Or do we want to take
we're going to be underway.
take the
All
road?
right.
Okay.
How long is this? Is it going to take us 2 days? Better
Yeah,
part-
it takes 2 days to get there. No matter who you go with. It might be a little longer with this boat because it's a little heavier, but
Cheers.
you know.
That's
Sounds
fine.
great. You're hired.
All right, so you guys are on the ocean. You guys are on the river, and you're headed upstream to Zelkor's Ferry.
Thank you.
So halfway through the second day, you guys come around this bend in the river. Okay, it's right in the middle of the day. Which remember, it's still winter, right? So there's snow on the ground. It's pretty cold out. You guys come around this bend in the river, and there is another barge, kind of. It hasn't been beached, like it's not like they pulled it up against. It's like it just kind of got tangled in this tree that's half fallen, and it's just there by the side of the river.
Okay.
And they kind of like start pulling towards it a little bit, and as you guys look, I mean, it's clear there's nobody on board because it's just like a flat.
Do we notice that
a flat barge.
them pulling towards the?
Yeah, I mean everybody's like, "Whoa, what's going on over here?" And everybody starts heading over in that direction to kind of see what's happening.
Oh, the boat's not.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
Yes, the boat is caught in like this tree, and it's just like there. It's not
No,
going.
I
anywhere.
mean our boat.
Yeah, your
We're
boat
stopping
is
for a loot and
pulling
trip, boys.
towards.
Okay.
Everybody
To
on
check it
your
out.
boat is pulling towards the other boat to see if they need help or what's going on.
Okay.
And as you guys look, you can see there's nobody on board. It's pretty clear there's nobody on board. So Abramovich tells them to throw off the anchor, and they do, and they kind of stop. And you're maybe 10 feet from this other boat. What do you guys want to do?
10 feet. Well, never mind.
You guys,
Yeah, I mean, that's
you can
about-
tell them to push closer. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
we
are there
sh-
any?
well,
Can we like place a plank to walk across or something?
what does the captain want to do?
That would seem.
Can I do
easier
a wicked flip?
than- No, 10 feet.
Actually, why don't you use your Witcher senses to see what you can see from here?
I feel like
You've got like tracking. You've got wilderness
Yeah.
tracking. Roll it.
Okay, sure. I got a 10, which makes it a 15.
I had a 14.
Okay, so you notice right away, like the boat you're on, it kind of has like one mast kind of in the middle that they can put a sail off of, and the rigging is completely fouled. It's all wrapped around itself, and
This looks old.
no, it doesn't look old, but the crossbar is like hanging at a weird angle, and you
Like,
notice.
like all the rigging is like wrapped around itself, or like
Yes.
the tree is like, is like a tree has fallen on it, or something.
So there was a tree that was kind of hanging out into the water, and as this thing went by, it just kind of got beached when it hit that tree.
Okay, not to.
So it doesn't look like the rigging got fouled because of that. It looks like it was in a storm or something
yeah.
happened that caused all the rigging to get all torn up.
Yeah.
But it does
I wanna-
like it doesn't, Carl. It doesn't look old to you. It doesn't look like it's been here for a long time. It doesn't have a bunch of leaves on it or anything like if it had been sitting here for weeks.
That's
What does the
strange to
captain?
me.
What does the captain seem to think in this situation?
Oh boy, this doesn't look good. This could be all kinds of bad news. I think, though, I feel as part of the Brotherhood of Riverboat Captains, we should try to see if there's anybody over there that needs our help. I mean,
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
this is a dangerous stretch of river. They might have been attacked.
You're gonna have to go over there to see any more than.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so
so-
do you ask him to push the boat over so you guys can just hop across?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So all you guys go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so all you guys and Hankrin, Snorri stays behind. All you guys and Hankrin jump over onto this boat and start looking around. Go ahead and roll your tracking checks.
17.
Okay, so you don't see anything with your Witcher senses. All you guys definitely notice right away, like there's a couple big blood stains on the deck, right?
Going off of my roll just now, I'm gonna be like, you think someone got hurt here?
Right.
Can't
Abramovich, as you look, and the other thing, maybe Nigel notices right away, like the cargo's intact. Okay, it doesn't even look like anybody opened the cargo or anything like that. Abramovich, you notice that Yeah, there's obviously several different places where somebody was killed, and only one of them is like close to the rail. So, like if this had been drowners, they might have killed people and dragged them off the boat into the river, but you don't see those kind of drag marks. Right. You see like these bloody spots, and there's some splatter, but there's just no body there.
Like more, yeah, okay, gotcha.
They're also, I don't think
This
there
is
would
a
be
totally
blood
different type of murder.
necessarily.
I need a refresher. We are on this boat.
Well, like if the drowners killed them and then dragged them off of the boat,
You
there
see the
would
blood
be
drags.
Yeah,
but
you would
there's
see.
not.
Yeah, but there's not. There's just like something killed them, but there's no bodies there.
Guys, I think something killed someone here.
It's
but
very
I don't see any
possible.
bodies.
What was your
do I.
tracking result, Abramovich?
low.
17.
My roll was really low.
So yeah. So as you guys are looking around,
Sword drawn.
you, Abramovich, you do see what kind of looks like a bloody footprint or claw print, and it's like it's either ogre sized or it's some kind of large. Like it's, it's 2 feet long and a foot across kind of smear mark that kind of looks like it has fingers. So you're like, that's either a claw or a hand or a foot or something. Right. Yeah. You taste the blood and then spit it out and all that good stuff.
Ew.
Ew.
You don't get a 17 on your tracking by being a pansy.
There's no below deck on this, correct?
No, it's a flat boat.
Right.
It's like a barge.
Let's check out some of this cargo real quick. Just, pop open a couple crates, make sure there's not
See
anything
what's in the
valuable.
cargo.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had been to Zelkor's Ferry and were coming back. Okay. So they're bringing back mostly like furs and
Furs.
Irina's like, oh.
Your girl loves a good fur.
I'm trying to think of what else a remote trading post like that.
Spices, I don't know.
Yeah,
the spices would
Beaver
come
glands.
Yeah, the beaver
glands
butt
for the
glands
vanilla.
that taste like vanilla.
Yeah.
And rare mushrooms or something.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I mean, there's gold because obviously they make more money when they go.
Is there anything on the ship that would say what the ship's name is?
Yes.
Okay.
What is the name of the boat?
The Happy Johnson. I don't
The
know.
Happy Johnson. Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
Sir
so,
Booties.
oh no, the Happy Johnson. That's Ron Jeremy's boat. Oh, poor guy.
Wait a minute, we don't know if he's dead yet. But we do know that it
Ron
looks
Jeremy.
like there's something happened to him.
Arena's immediately like, no! I'm just kidding.
Captain Ron, he's a good fella, and he's been in the business a long time. And I hate to think that something's happened to him, but I mean, he wouldn't have left this ship and left his gold. I mean, let's face it,
Oh, I agree.
It
Something
looks-
definitely happened.
it looks bad.
So should we bring that stuff aboard?
Let's take it. I say.
Or just should we pull the boat off the water so it's on the shore, or what do we need to do, Captain?
Well, I think that we should get the gold and we should get the goods and we should bring him aboard the Brawler. And he was a member of the guild, so I can deliver those to the guild and they will be given to his next of kin.
Right. Well, let's do that.
Yeah.
Can I roll again to see, just to check to see if like there's anything around like on land?
Oh yeah. You're gonna jump off on the land.
Well,
How close are we to the land that he would be
I mean, the Happy Johnson is halfway on the land. It's just
Okay,
it hasn't been pulled on,
Okay.
but it's
Okay.
It's pinned against the shore by the
I thought it
current.
was like
So
more
it's
depending
secure.
on the tree with maybe like a 5 to 10 foot area.
No. It's kind of pinned against the shore.
And the Johnson is secure. Is that what you're saying?
All right, so you just hop off, wade through the water a little bit, and look around on the land, right?
yeah, I got a 13.
Okay, so you guys look around, and the sort of reeds and stuff by the side of the river here convince you that if a fight took place on board the Happy Johnson, it didn't take place here. The boat, there's no footprints, there's no marks in the mud or anything.
So there's signs of a struggle on the boat, but there's no signs of a struggle around the boat.
Right, but if they were attacked out in the middle of the river, then the boat would have just kind of come downstream and ended up here, right? And it just kind of this is where it pulled up because the river turns here. So they could have been attacked anywhere ahead of us where we are soon to go.
I suppose
Is where this attack probably took place.
All right, then we should just proceed and be on guard, I guess. There's not a whole lot else to look at here.
We leave the Happy
So
Johnson
you guys
behind.
leave the Happy Johnson behind. You're going upstream. And the sun's about to set, and the captain and his crew are looking for a place to kind of pull the boat over for the night. Yes?
I'm just trying to figure out, is it just like a giant raft that we're on?
Basically, yes.
So there's no canopy or...
Yes.
I know what you're
Picture
talking
like a
about.
wheelboat, like that goes up and down the Mississippi, or like the General Jackson, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's got a flat bottom, it's got a lot of open space, and then it's kind of got a like a house built on it,
Okay, it does have like a house.
right? Where the animals are and all this stuff, and then you can climb up the little ladder, and you're up on top of there looking out,
Gotcha.
and all that stuff, which is where you guys are when the griffin attacks. So everybody roll a d20 and add your luck modifier.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be a natural one.
I have
What are my
15.
modifiers? That's a
19.
3. Okay, so the two of you see it, right? Kind of the light is starting to fade, and you kind of look
Does
out
that look
across.
like a griffin to you?
You look out across the horizon, and it's like flying at you guys low, right? Like just above the treetops. You see this. Its body is about elephant sized, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's a big old griffin.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's like the one you fight at the beginning of The Witcher, right? I mean, it's a lot bigger than a horse.
That one was definitely not elephant size, though. That was...
Okay,
It's
well,
like
anyway,
2 horses.
It was big.
Yeah.
Large.
It's a double-decker horse.
It's like an SUV with wings and a tail.
Holy moly!
Who wants to control Snorri?
Oh, I'll take the dwarves. Hankering for some ale. Okay, let's go.
I assume we warn everybody.
Right. So you guys yell, "Look!" and it's coming straight at you guys. You guys, like I say, are up on top of the central structure, right? When the fight starts, let's have everybody roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative! Gimbo North the Gnome here. While the lads set up for combat, here's a quick reminder. Have you ever wished you could see the maps, handouts, artwork, and epic tabletop terrain from the lads' adventures? Well, now you can. Simply follow us on Instagram and Twitter at MightyDeedsPod. Enough talk, to battle!
All right. So
Pirate's life for me.
in the grim setting sun, you see this thing swooping towards you, and it kind of does this thing like right at the water. It does this, dips down and comes up,
That's so cool.
and it's right here, kind of passing by you guys, and you have a second to attack it. Carl, what do you do?
I want to shoot it in the eye.
Okay. Are you keeping track of how many steaks you have left in your steak luncher?
I've assumed that I've been grabbing them back. I can
okay.
go down to like 7, I think, would be a healthy number for
It should probably be like a 50-50 thing. Like 50% of them get busted, and 50% of them you are able to retrieve. So, but go ahead and roll your attack.
19,
19 hits.
which, is he over water?
He's over the lower part of the boat.
Okay, because he's about to get stunned.
Stunned?
Yeah, because I stun on 19s. Or not, I stun on not natural 20s.
Okay, so it's going to roll its save. I'm at +7. I got 19, so it's not stunned.
9 plus 3,
It's 12.
12.
Okay. Do you want to move any?
If you
Okay.
remove, you can't reload.
Oh, that's right. I'll just reload.
Okay. Michael.
Move forward and attack.
Okay.
How long do we have to make attacks? Because you said it's coming by, right?
Yeah.
18.
I don't know. Until it's move, I reckon. I don't know.
Okay.
18 hits.
5.
Okay.
You said it's over the boat, correct? The bottom
Yeah,
part?
yeah. So you guys are on the top part, so technically, yes, it's over the bottom part.
Okay, I'm going to try and cast Paralysis.
Okay.
See what we get. And priest cannot spell burn, correct?
That is correct.
That's a 12.
12.
That's a 12. Okay, it's yeah.
Hands.
My melee weapon is glowing with power right now.
Okay. Luke,
Which one is who? The dwarves?
you are here. These are the dwarves.
Oh,
This
you want
is
me to-
this is your dwarf. Yeah. What does Hankrin do?
Hankrin will, I guess, run up and try and
Hit it with his hammer.
he'll roll a 17 on the die.
Okay.
So that's a D6 for 4.
Okay.
So Abramovich is going to move up and attack with his right-hander. Ooh, that's going to be a 22.
Nice.
Do you get any special bonuses for critting?
That
Or did
wasn't
you
a crit.
Okay, sorry.
That was
My
an
bad.
18. All right, that's 3 plus 4, which is 7, plus 2, which is 9 damage.
Okay.
And then what's his face is going to try and move up to attack the griffin.
Snoring.
Oh,
I don't know, Luke. Before you roll,
Hold on.
I don't know if he can even get in there. No, because he was standing right there. Yeah, I don't think he can. I don't think he can get to it as it's flying by.
Well, there goes the 18 I rolled.
Oh.
All right, my go. I'm gonna attack Abramovich with my beak. So I hit Abramovich with a 21.
Nice.
Okay, so you take 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to hit you with both my claws. If I hit you with one of my claws, I'm going to pick you up and carry you away. Because I hit you with my bite. I'm at +5. Ooh! A critical hit with one
Natural
claw.
20. Goodbye, Abramovich.
And what's that? 11. No. 14.
That's a miss.
14's a miss. Okay. Did I roll my claw damage?
no.
No.
Okay, my claw damage is another 4.
Okay. No, I'm like at a third of my hit points. Or sorry, I've taken a third.
You
of
act like that's bad. If I got hit with 10, I'd have 6 left.
Yeah, right?
I have 26 left. So
Yeah,
there's
so,
a bit of a difference. But hey,
you're
let's
complaining
not,
is a
let's not
little
underestimate
bit,
my wounds here. I'm very wounded. Okay.
Blow smashes PC's kneecap.
Ooh, my kneecaps.
My ACL.
Everybody-
Scratch.
Blow strikes PC's kneecap. Character's movement is cut in half, and this attack does another D10 of damage.
Ouch.
Nice.
Now this, on the other hand,
Here, do you
might
need
be
a
your
D10?
death.
Yeah, 10 movement speed, and I'm picked up. Great.
Oh my gosh, 10. Okay.
You guys are funny.
He's going to try to keep flying. So Hankrin and Sully are going to get attacks of opportunity, and
Oh yeah.
Snorri.
Snorri.
Okay.
He got a 17 on his attack.
It's a hit.
Oh, 6 damage.
Nice.
Hankrin didn't hit.
Okay. It's all up to you, Sully.
I believe in
Nice knowing you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's a 14 plus 3.
Yep.
7.
7.
Nice.
Seems like he's still not quite dead.
Oh, he's definitely not. He's definitely not dead. I'm trying to figure out what he can do as far as carrying Abramovich.
Does Abramovich not get an attack because he's being held?
No.
No.
That's exactly why he doesn't get an attack, because he's being held.
Yeah.
He can't bite.
On your little character sheet there, did you ever write down how much Abramovich weighs?
No, but probably a lot.
Yeah, and you're wearing what kind of armor?
I am currently like the black plate mail still. I think.
Right. Okay. So here's what happens. This thing comes swooping up across the deck at you guys, and everybody's ready for it, right?
Right.
And you all are hauling on it with swords and everything else, and it just tears into Abramovich. Internal organs,
go flying.
blood. Yeah,
internal
you hear his
organs.
kneecap shatter. You see blood everywhere. He cries out in Russian, but as you guys are still hitting on it, as it's trying to get by, it kind of does this thing where it falters a little bit and it has to land.
Okay.
So it lands with Abramovich more or less in its talons.
Okay.
And you guys are all around it like this. And you can see Abramovich is hurt. So Carl, you're up. So it's landed and it basically still has its beak and one of its talons in Abramovich. And it's flapping its wings like it's going to try to take off again.
I don't think I have anything extra. I think I can just try and
Like
hit.
you don't have a Medusa head you can pull out or anything like that?
I thought about that
Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
because I have paralyzed hands.
I guess I'm going to. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to try and hit it again because I'm going to hit it with my sword this time though.
Okay, so you drop your crossbow, you whip your sword out.
And
that's a good roll.
yes, it's a 19.
That's a good number.
19's a hit. So would you say 8? Michael.
He's still alive?
Oh yeah, he's still up. I mean, he's definitely hurt. You guys are all carving into him at once.
13?
13 misses.
Okay.
Jason.
What would I need for the Medusa head to? I mean, obviously pull it out, but I mean, do I have to get everyone to say, "Hey, turn your eyes"?
I think that yeah.
Would I have
Yeah.
to get its attention? Is it looking at me? Because I assume it has to lock eyes with the Medusa itself.
I mean, you could run around to here and tell Abramovich to close his eyes and just hold it up in its face.
Okay. Then I will try that.
Okay.
I go over. Everyone shield your eyes for a second. It's Medusa time.
Okay. So you pull the Medusa's head out. I need a Fortitude 15.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Is that will or fort?
Oh, was it Will before?
I think it was Will. Yeah.
Okay.
My paralysis is will. That's why.
Oh, okay. All right. So I need a Will 15. I am at +4 on Will saves, and I rolled a 19. So you pull out this moldy, skanky.
It's like the face is falling off.
Right. And hold it up. And it only works. It only tries to work because you challenge your own paralysis through it and like use it to like double down on its fading.
It's just a skull with some withered.
Yeah.
Catch. Things.
But I would say, like, you might still be able to try again next round.
Okay.
Maybe.
Looks at the Medusa skull and is puzzled.
Luke.
Do you want to move him to
so-
attack?
Yeah, you want him to attack?
Hankering.
Roll it.
Hankering gets a crit and kills it.
Hankering does not.
Okay.
All right, so I'm hoping that I can, like, it's kind of on top of me. I'm hoping I can take my Zweihander and like stab it into one of its fleshy weak spots since it's like so close. You know, stab it into its neck or eye or something.
I would say no. I would say it's too close to use as Zweihander.
All right. Then
What
I'll-
other weapons do you have? Or you could try. Yeah. Or you could try to get out from under it. Or you could try to hit it with the Mace of Terror.
Mace of Terror.
It's just gonna succeed its save.
You could just hit it with the Mace of Terror. It's still a +1.
Sorry.
It's not. It's not
You
a plus
could-
one weapon. All it is a regular mace with the terror thing.
Oh, okay. Well, it's up to you. Do whatever you want. Or you could just try to get away from it. You could try to do an opposed strength check. I mean, it's strong. Or you could drink a healing tincture. It's up to you.
Ooh.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay, right? As soon as you realize that the cleric is not running towards you to heal you, he's like, close your eyes, I'm going to pull the Medusa thing out. You can be like, in that case, I'm going to try to restore life to my internal organs with this tincture.
Yeah. Okay. I reckon I'll do that.
The one good thing about having the big hit dice you have is you get more benefit than anybody else out of a healing tincture.
Yeah.
True.
All right. Oh, 8 plus 3. That's like
bad.
11. Yay.
That's a good number for me.
Okay, all right.
Nice.
So you do that. Yeah, pulling it out is kind of a move action, and chugging it is your standard action. All right, it's my go. Who did the 8 points of damage to me?
I believe I did at one point.
Snorri. Has Snorri gone?
Oh yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Let Snorri go real quick, and then you can go.
Snow pile on. He misses.
I did 8 points of damage.
Okay, so this thing spins.
Does it let go of?
I think it still has one claw on Abramovich.
Okay.
And it's going to attack with its mouth and its other claw on you.
Okay.
That's about right.
Actually, no.
Big as it is.
It's more focused on escape now, and it's trying to get past you. It's trying to like do what it did to Abramovich to you and basically push you off so it can fly away.
Okay.
All right, so it's going to attack first with its beak. Ooh, that's going to be a hit. Because I'm at +9.
Yes.
So that's a hit. And then my claws are +5. That's a miss. And a natural 1. That's a fumble.
Breaks its own kneecaps.
Wait. What?
Sully, roll me a D10 on the... Oh, wait.
Before you do that, you're
Yes, sir.
attacking with both claws.
Yes. I'm trying to do exactly what I did to Abramovich. I'm attacking with my beak and both claws.
So then you're not.
Yeah, I let go of him.
Okay.
I'm trying to escape now.
Okay.
So I'm trying to attack you, push you off, and fly away.
Okay.
You need a D10 rolled?
You better be glad he did that last claw.
Let's do a
too.
D8.
Okay, D8 roll. Mm-hmm. 4.
Your weapon
He-
is damaged, bowstring breaks, sword hilt falls off, crossbow firing mechanism jams. Weapon can be repaired with 10 minutes of work, but is useless for now. So he gets a real bad cramp in one of his talons.
I was gonna say.
Real
Cramp?
bad.
Okay.
Oh, he's got thumb cramps. But so he does 7 hit points of damage to you, but he's not able to like knock you down or push you off because he only hits with his beak.
Okay.
So you take 7 points of damage, and he's trying to like muscle past you, but he's kind of stumbling and slipping on the deck a little bit, and he's
broken
still
claw.
trapped. And it comes around to Carl.
Okay. I'm going to try and hit him again.
Yeah. Oh, now you're talking. That's a hit.
That is a not natural 20.
So
So you need to roll a.
Yeah, okay.
you're fort.
Go ahead and roll your damage. I made it.
That's 6.
Okay. Michael.
11. No.
So you swing at it with the sun sword.
Mm-hmm. 11.
Okay. Jason.
Medusa head.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Man.
This is the last use of the Medusa head ever. What did we say? A 15 will?
Show it in its beak.
And I am at +4. Oh yeah. So
Don't even
Rolling
care.
good. Rolling.
yeah,
Good.
the Medusa head basically falls apart in your hands
Shove it in its
and
head.
just
Beak.
Can I throw the rest of it at it as my
yeah. It hits it and all these maggots are swarming on it and stuff.
Yeah,
It smells awful. Luke.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What does Hankrin do?
Hankrin
Kills
will
it.
take a hit.
Probably.
Or nope.
He misses?
All right. Abramovich stands up.
Yeah.
You'll not escape me, you
Well,
bird horse.
one hand.
Yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so you swing your Slyhander at it.
Snorri.
Watch this.
Okay.
You can just fly upward, right?
Not really. He needs to get a running start. He's going to try to go through Hankrin. He's just like, obviously you two are too tough. He's going to try to fly over Hankrin. So what we're going to do is we're going to do opposed strength checks.
Okay. Can Hankrin, before you decide to oppose strength check, he's just going to try and run him over, right?
He's basically trying to fly away, hitting Hankrin on the way.
Can he try and duck his
Sure.
claws? To like-
Yeah.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
Yes. So basically, he's not going to try to stop this thing. He sees
No, he's like,
he sees
"Oh, yeah, no,
2,000 pounds of Griffin turn on him, and he's like,
I was going to be like, Hankrin, duck!
right. Okay, so Hankrin ducks. So parting shots goes to everybody with a melee weapon. So everybody but the cleric and Hankrin.
Not natural 20.
Yeah, 17.
Okay,
Same thing.
so you hit.
That's an 18. So
Okay, so
plus
that's
my-
3 hits. Ooh, I'm
He's
stunned. All
Let me
right.
roll the turns
Yes.
for 3 turns.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to roll my damage.
Me too.
5.
8 damage.
5 plus 4 equals 9 plus my mod. That's 11.
Okay, whoa, just slow down. 8, 6, so 5, so 65.
5.
So that's 70. And then you kill him.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so you guys,
We killed a griffin.
you yell,
Holy crap.
Hankrin, duck! And as he does, you all swing at this thing. You hit it with your swords and your Zweihander, and it kind of and flops down on deck. And you guys have killed a griffin. 4 experience points for everybody. Mighty Deeds is a production of the Murfreesboro Murder Hobo Old School Gaming Association. We're playing dungeon crawl classics from Goodman Games, set in Fritz Leiber's World of Nawa. Original music is provided by yours truly and by Joey Hodge. You can check out more of his music at joeyhodge.com. Thanks for listening, and join us next time for more Mighty Deeds.